Kitty. Can you help me, please? Hi, Willa. Congratulations on the film. Saw it last night. Can't get out of my mind. I love it
Oh,
so
good.
much. It's such a fascinating spin on power and gender dynamics and all the other kind of stuff before you even get to the really cool thriller stuff.
Yeah.
Have you ever read a script anything like this?
No, I hadn't. And I think that the first time I read the script, I have this like distinct memory of almost feeling like sick
Hmm.
because I knew how badly I wanted to play the part. And generally, when you have that really intense pull to something, I don't know, you generally get the jobs that you don't necessarily know are coming, right?
Hmm.
And so I had this like real strong desire to play this character and to do this movie. And it was just like a delight for it to come to fruition.
Yeah, but I imagine even with all that desire to play this role, you must have realized it's a big role. Like it's very physically demanding. There are
Yeah.
long takes and stuff.
Yeah.
How does it rank in terms of was it as challenging as you expected it to be, or is it just enjoyable in some ways?
Yeah, no, I mean it was all of those things. I think all of us would say it was an incredibly hard shoot for a lot of reasons, and I think all of us would agree that even though it was so hard, it was also one of those jobs where you leave work every day and you're like, "Whoa, we like did something that was actually exceptional in some way." And I think that that's a rare feeling to get, and it was what kept us all moving forward in a shoot that was so hard with the elements, being outside all the time, having tight hours because it was all daylight. There was a lot of things that we were running up against, but I think we were all just kind of propelled forward by wanting to tell this story.
Yeah, and how is it working with Carl on this? Because he's great in the movie as well, but it must rely such a safety between the two of you because there are some intense scenes. Obviously, we won't go into spoilers, but
Yeah,
does it
yeah.
help to have that kind of stability and knowing you can trust your co-star in it?
Yeah, I love Kyle. I love Kyle so much. I mean, we had about a week before we started shooting, and I think we had a lunch together before we even started shooting because I just wanted to like get to know him a little bit, and I think we both put a lot of like time and energy into developing an interpersonal relationship offset, so that on set we just had sort of an implicit understanding and an ability to kind of just like move through the crazy world that is Strange Darling, knowing that like we had each other's backs the whole time. And I also think that we shot some of the most intense stuff at the very beginning of the shoot, actually. And so I think once we kind of got through some of that intensity, it just gave us this whole foundation where we just like, sprang off from into crazy territory.
Yeah, it's got such a great soundtrack as well. But are
Yeah.
you able to listen to Love Hurts again without thinking of this movie?
I
Is it
was just
painting it correctly?
I always make playlists for characters, and I was just listening to the ladies playlist before I got on this interview. So yeah, I love that song. I think it's so perfect.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And this was shot as well by Giovanni Ribisi. Is it
Yeah,
different when you're working with a cinematographer who is also an actor? Does it just feel different in
100%.
some ways?
I mean, I think that as an actor, I feel like always the DP is such a point of connection for you when you're on set because they're the ones who are making you look how you look on camera. And Giovanni also shot a lot of it in addition to just being the DP. He would actually like be the one operating the camera. And to have him be like that close in your personal space while you're working was just amazing because every now and then he would like give you a little like secret idea or something, and also because he's an actor, you just kind of were able to just jump and be like, okay, yeah, I'll try it. It just like lent a different sort of like air to the relationship there.